Georgia Tann. The woman WHO sold America's stolen children. Black screen, right pointing arrow, soft children's laughter fading into silence. Old black and white photos of children. Newspaper headline. Adoptions gone wrong. Narrator, low, ominous, she called herself a savior of children. Courts trusted her. Celebrities praised her. But behind closed doors, she was running one of the darkest criminal enterprises in American history. This is the story of Georgia Tann, the woman who stole, sold, and destroyed thousands of families. America in the early 1900s. Early 1900s street scenes. Poor families, orphanages, children in work clothes. Narrator. In the early 20th century, poverty was widespread. Single mothers were shamed. Poor families had little legal protection. Children had few rights, and that made them vulnerable. Into this broken system stepped a woman who would exploit it perfectly.
Who was Georgia Tann? Photograph of Georgia Tann. Old law books. Tennessee courthouse exterior. Georgia Tann was born in 1891. She was intelligent, well-spoken, and legally trained. Her father was a judge, giving her early access to power and influence. She learned something crucial early on. The law could be bent, if you knew the right people.
The Tennessee Children's Home Society exterior of the Tennessee Children's Home adoption paperwork. Smiling staged photos of children. In 1924, Georgia Tann took control of the Tennessee Children's Home Society. Publicly, it was a charity. Privately, it was a pipeline. A pipeline that moved children from poor families to wealthy buyers. How the children were stolen. Reenactment images of children being taken. Mothers crying. Police officers knocking on doors. Children were taken in horrifying ways. Told parents their children were temporarily placed. Arrested mothers on false charges. Kidnapped children straight from schools and playgrounds. Parents were often told their children had died, when they were actually sold. No consent. No records. No mercy. Selling children to the rich wealthy families from the 1930s to 40s. Hollywood stills. Money exchanging hands. Symbolic. Georgia Tann charged the equivalent of thousands of dollars per child. Her clients included politicians, judges, and Hollywood stars. To them, the children were rescues. In reality, they were stolen goods. Abuse inside the home. Dark hallways. Empty cribs. Stark institutional rooms. Somber. Children who weren't sold immediately suffered horribly. Beatings. Starvation. Neglect. Many children died inside the home. Their deaths were covered up, buried in unmarked graves. Georgia Tann knew, and she didn't care. Protected by power. Political figures of Tennessee judges gavel. City Hall buildings. Why wasn't she stopped? Because Georgia Tann was protected. Memphis Mayor E.H. Crump shielded her. Judges signed whatever she put in front of them. Police looked the other way. Anyone who questioned her was silenced. The Mothers WHO never stopped searching old missing child posters. Letters written by parents, elderly women holding photos. For decades, parents searched. Mothers wrote letters. Fathers begged officials. Families never stopped grieving. They were told they were liars. That they were unfit. That their children were gone forever. The investigation begins. Tennessee state investigators. Boxes of documents. Closed doors opening. In 1950, Governor Gordon Browning launched an investigation. What they uncovered was staggering. Thousands of falsified records, illegal adoptions, financial fraud, child abuse on a massive scale. The truth could no longer be hidden. Georgia Tann escapes justice. Hospital room reenactment. Obituary clipping. Empty courtroom. Before she could stand trial, Georgia Tann died of cancer in 1950. She was never convicted, never sentenced, never held accountable. Her victims never got justice. The aftermath. Closed orphanage buildings. Adult adoptees searching records, DNA testing visuals. The Tennessee Children's Home was shut down. But the damage was permanent. Thousands of adoptees grew up not knowing their real names. Parents died never knowing what happened to their children. Some families are still searching today. How this could happen. Adoption reforms. Court oversight visuals. Modern child protection agencies. Georgia Tann exploited three things:
Power without oversight. Poverty without protection. A system that valued wealth over truth. Her crimes changed adoption laws forever. Final reflection. Candles for children. Names fading onto screen. Black screen. Georgia Tann didn't just steal children. She stole identities. She stole families. She stole futures. And she proved that the most dangerous criminals don't always hide in the shadows. Sometimes, they run charities. Mediate on this issue. Georgia Tann destroyed children's destinies, and this should be a wake-up call to everyone. Subscribe to True Crime Channel for more news around the globe.